walking in, you already see the whole Valentine's display, and it is huge. Look at this. Wow. It's so big. Look at this big heart up here.
Walk into any store in February 2026, and the Valentine's aisle looks the same as always. Red hearts everywhere, pink packaging, chocolates, flowers, cards, and gifts, promising romance and sentiment. But hidden behind those familiar products, quiet changes that are costing seniors and budget-conscious shoppers more money than ever before. We're not talking about normal inflation here. We're talking about shrinkflation, reformulations, and pricing tricks specifically designed to extract more money during this emotional shopping season. Changes that manufacturers hoped you wouldn't notice. Alterations that target the people who can least afford to pay more. Today, we're exposing 15 Valentine's products that quietly changed in 2026. Not with announcements or warnings, just silent swaps that show up on your receipt. By number 15, you'll understand exactly how much extra you're paying and which alternatives actually save you money without sacrificing quality. Hit like if you've ever bought Valentine's gifts and felt like you paid way more than you expected. Let's start with something absolutely everyone buys that changed in the sneakiest way possible. Russell Stover heart-shaped boxes. Let's start with the product most people assume never changes. Russell Stover heart-shaped chocolate boxes. The ones that have looked identical for decades. The boxes you see stacked at every checkout counter in February. Here's what changed in 2026. The classic heart box that used to contain 14 ounces of chocolate now contains 11 ounces. Same size box, same red velvet exterior, same number of chocolates visible through the plastic window. But 3 ounces disappeared from the bottom layer. At $14.99, you're paying the same price, or sometimes more, for 21% less chocolate. That works out to $1.36 per ounce now, up from $1.07 last year. A 27% price increase hidden as package downsizing. The boxes are engineered to look identical. The plastic tray inside has deeper indentations and thicker cardboard supports to fill the space. Unless you read the fine print on the back showing net weight, you'd never know you're getting less. One senior who buys these every year for his wife noticed when he opened it. I've bought the same box for 20 years. This year it felt lighter. I checked my old boxes in the recycling. Sure enough, 14 ounces last year, 11 ounces this year. Same price. I felt cheated. This is textbook shrinkflation targeting emotional purchases. They're betting you won't compare weights when you're buying a Valentine's gift. You're focused on the gesture, not doing math at the checkout. If you're buying Russell Stover, check the weight, or skip them entirely and buy Aldi's Moser Roth chocolate bars instead. Better quality, better price per ounce, and they haven't shrunk their packaging. Hallmark Valentine's cards. Greeting cards have always been overpriced, but 2026 took it to a new level. Hallmark Valentine's cards that cost $5.99 last year now cost $7.99 to $8.99 at CVS and Walgreens. That's a 33% to 50% price increase for the same card you bought 12 months ago. The justification? Premium paper quality and enhanced designs. But card industry insiders say the paper didn't change. The printing didn't change. Just the price. For seniors on fixed incomes who send Valentine's cards to grandchildren, children, and friends, this adds up fast. 5 cards at $8.99 each is $45 just for folded cardstock that gets looked at once and recycled. What makes this worse is that Dollar Tree still sells American Greetings Valentine's cards for $1.25 for 2 cards. That's 63 cents per card versus $8.99. The quality difference? Minimal. Both are professionally designed. Both have thoughtful messages. One costs 14 times more than the other. A retired teacher who sends cards to 15 grandchildren calculated her savings. Last year, I spent $90 on Valentine's cards from Hallmark. This year, if I stuck with Hallmark at new prices, it would be $135. Instead, I bought Dollar Tree cards for $9.50. Same sentiment, same smiles when the kids open them. I saved $125. This is one of the easiest swaps to make. Nobody judges you based on where your card came from. They care about the message inside. Stop paying $9 for premium cardstock and spend that money on actual gifts instead. Walmart Valentine's Roses. Fresh flowers are the classic Valentine's gift, and in 2026, the pricing got even more predatory. Walmart's dozen red roses that cost $24.99 in 2025 now cost $39.99 during Valentine's week. That's a 60% markup for the exact same roses. The kicker? Those same roses cost $24.99 the week before Valentine's Day and $19.99 the week after. The flowers aren't better quality during Valentine's week. They're often worse because demand is so high that suppliers ship roses that aren't fully fresh. Florists call this holiday pricing, and Valentine's Day is the worst offender. Roses, in particular, get marked up 200% to 300% compared to normal weeks. You're not paying for better flowers. You're paying a Valentine's tax. One widower who buys roses every year for his late wife's grave did the math. I bought roses on February 7th for $24.99. Beautiful, fresh, lasted a week. My neighbor bought identical roses on February 14th for $39.99. His were already wilting by the 16th. He paid 60% more for worse quality just because of the date. The solution is simple, but requires planning. Buy roses the week before Valentine's Day. They'll last through the 14th if you care for them properly. Or skip roses entirely and buy tulips, daisies, or mixed bouquets that don't get the same Valentine's markup. If you insist on buying on Valentine's Day itself, go to Trader Joe's or Aldi. Their flower pricing stays relatively stable even during holidays. You'll pay $12.99 to $16.99 instead of $39.99 for similar quality. CVS heart-shaped candy boxes. Walk down the Valentine's aisle at CVS, and you'll see dozens of heart-shaped boxes filled with conversation hearts, gummy candies, and chocolate hearts. They look festive and affordable at $3.99 to $5.99 per box. Here's what changed in 2026. Those boxes that used to contain 10 to 12 ounces now contain 6 to 8 ounces. The boxes are the same size, just filled with more air and packaging material. You're paying the same price for 30% to 40% less candy. This particularly affects seniors buying Valentine's treats for grandchildren or residents in senior living facilities doing activities. When you're buying 10 boxes for a Valentine's party, that missing candy adds up. My activities director at a senior center noticed immediately. We do a Valentine's party every year. I bought the same heart boxes we always buy from CVS. When I opened them to set up, I realized they were half empty. I checked last year's boxes in our supply closet. 12 ounces last year, 7 ounces this year. Same $4.99 price. I had to buy extra boxes to have enough candy. Dollar Tree still sells 8-ounce bags of Valentine's candy for $1.25. Buy your own heart-shaped containers for $1.25. Fill them yourself, and you've made your own Valentine's candy box for $2.50 total. Half the price, more candy, same presentation. This is the kind of swap that saves you 50% while actually giving you more product. Stop paying for air and fancy packaging. Walmart stuffed animals. Stuffed animals are Valentine's staples, especially for children and grandchildren. Walmart's Valentine's plush toys that cost $9.99 last year now cost $14.99 to $16.99. That's a 50% to 70% increase for toys that are objectively lower quality. The bears are smaller, the stitching is cheaper, the stuffing is less dense, making them feel hollow, and the I love you heart they hold is now printed fabric instead of embroidered like previous years. Parents and grandparents buying multiple stuffed animals for kids feel this immediately. 3 stuffed animals at $16.99 each is $51 before tax. Last year, the same 3 would have cost $30. A grandmother buying Valentine's gifts for 5 grandchildren did the comparison. I always buy each grandkid a stuffed animal for Valentine's Day. At new Walmart prices, that's $85. I went to Dollar Tree instead. They have Valentine's plush toys for $1.25 each. I bought 5 for $6.25. Are they as big as Walmart's? No. Do my grandkids care? Absolutely not. They loved them just the same. The Dollar Tree. Valentine's stuffed animals are smaller, but actually well made for the price. Kids don't judge stuffed animal quality the way adults do. They care that it's soft, cute, and given with love. If you're buying for adults and want higher quality, wait until February 15th. Walmart marks Valentine's plush down by 50% to 75% the day after Valentine's Day. Buy them then and save them for next year. Ferrero Rocher Heart Boxes. Ferrero Rocher is considered premium chocolate, and their heart-shaped Valentine's boxes are popular gifts. In 2026, the 8-count Heart Box jumped from $6.99 to $9.99. That's a 43% increase for 8 pieces of chocolate. What makes this worse is that regular Ferrero Rocher boxes with 12 pieces cost $8.99 year-round at most stores. You're paying $1 more for 4 fewer chocolates just because the box is heart-shaped and has Valentine's packaging. This is pure packaging tax. The chocolate inside is identical. Same recipe, same size, same quality. You're paying extra for red and pink cardboard. One budget-conscious shopper figured this out while comparing. I was about to buy the Valentine's Heart Box for $9.99. Then I saw the regular 12-count box right next to it for $8.99. Same chocolate, 50% more product, cheaper price. I bought the regular box, put it in a gift bag with tissue paper, and saved $1 while giving more chocolate. Aldi's Moser Roth chocolate hearts are an even better alternative. A 10-count heart box costs $3.99. The chocolate is Belgian, high quality, and honestly better than Ferrero Rocher for a lot of people's tastes. You're getting more chocolate, better chocolate for 60% less money. This is the kind of comparison shopping that saves you $5 to $10 per gift. Multiply that across multiple gifts, and you've saved enough for an actual date night instead of just chocolates. Walgreens pre-made gift baskets. Pre-made Valentine's gift baskets at Walgreens and CVS are convenient but outrageously overpriced in 2026. A basket containing $15 to $20 worth of products, chocolates, teddy bear, card, now costs $39.99 to $49.99. You're paying $20 to $30 for the basket itself and arrangement. These baskets target seniors who want to give nice gifts but don't have the time or energy to assemble them. The stores know this and price accordingly. What makes this particularly frustrating is how easy it is to make your own. Dollar Tree sells Valentine's baskets for $1.25. Fill them with Dollar Tree candy, a small stuffed animal, and a card. Total cost, $5 to $8. Identical presentation, same sentiment, 85% savings. A senior on a fixed budget did exactly this. I used to buy pre-made baskets from Walgreens for my grandkids. $40 per basket, 3 grandkids, $120 total. This year I made my own with Dollar Tree supplies. Basket, candy, toy, card. $7 per basket, $21 total. The grandkids couldn't tell the difference. They just saw grandma made them a Valentine's basket. The time investment is maybe 10 minutes per basket. Put items in basket, arrange them nicely, wrap in cellophane if you want to be fancy. You've created a $40 gift basket for $7. This is DIY that actually makes sense. You're not sacrificing quality, you're just refusing to pay someone $30 to put candy in a basket for you. Whitman's Sampler Boxes. Whitman's Sampler is the other chocolate brand besides Russell Stover that dominates Valentine's shelves. Their classic sampler box underwent the same shrinkflation as Russell Stover. What used to be 12 ounces is now 9.6 ounces. Same price, 20% less chocolate. At $11.99 per box, you're now paying $1.25 per ounce. Compare that to Aldi's Choker chocolate boxes at $5.99 for 8.8 ounces, which works out to 68 cents per ounce. You're paying nearly double per ounce for Whitman's brand name. Blind taste tests consistently show most people can't tell Whitman's from mid-tier store brands. The chocolate is decent, but not premium. You're paying for nostalgia and brand recognition more than actual quality. A retiree who always bought Whitman's for his wife switched to Aldi this year. I've bought Whitman's every Valentine's Day for 30 years. This year, the price and size changes bothered me enough to try Aldi's chocolate instead. My wife actually liked it better. She said it was less sweet and had better texture. I saved $6 and she preferred it. Wish I'd switched years ago. If you must buy Whitman's for tradition or specific preference, buy it at Dollar Tree. They sometimes carry smaller Whitman's boxes for $1.25 that work out to better value than the full-size boxes at regular stores. This is brand loyalty costing you real money. Break the habit and try alternatives that are cheaper and often better. Valentine's Dinner Meal Kits. Grocery stores now sell pre-packaged Valentine's dinner kits that include everything for a romantic meal. Walmart's Valentine's Dinner for Two kit contains 2 steaks, sides, and dessert for $49.99. Sounds convenient until you price out the individual components. The steaks are choice grade, 8 ounces each. At Walmart's regular price, those same steaks cost $7.98 per pound, so $8 for both steaks. The sides are frozen vegetables and instant mashed potatoes worth about $4. The dessert is a small chocolate cake worth $5. Total actual value, $17. You're paying $33 for the convenience of having items grouped together in Valentine's packaging. This is a 194% markup for packaging and marketing. The meal kit isn't even better quality than buying components separately. It's literally the same products from elsewhere in the store, bundled together at a premium price. A couple on a budget compared the kit to buying ingredients separately. The Valentine's kit was $49.99. We bought better steaks from the meat counter for $16, fresh vegetables for $5, and made our own dessert for $4. We spent $25 total and had a better meal than what the kit offered. Plus, we had leftovers. Skip meal kits entirely. Buy your own ingredients. You'll save 50% to 60% while having more control over quality and portion sizes. The Valentine's packaging isn't worth paying double for food you could assemble yourself in 5 minutes. Russell Stover Sugar-Free Chocolates. Sugar-free Valentine's chocolates are popular with seniors managing diabetes or watching sugar intake. Russell Stover's sugar-free heart boxes went from $12.99 to $16.99 in 2026. That's a 31% increase for specialty chocolate that many seniors depend on. What makes this particularly problematic is that sugar-free options are already more expensive than regular chocolate. Seniors are paying a premium to manage their health, and that premium just got significantly higher. The boxes also shrunk. Last year's 10-ounce box is now 8.5 ounces. You're paying more for less, and these customers often have fewer alternatives because not every store carries sugar-free options. A diabetic senior who buys these annually noticed immediately. I have to watch my sugar, so I buy sugar-free chocolate every Valentine's Day. Last year I paid $12.99. This year, the same box is smaller and costs $16.99. I'm on Social Security. That $4 difference matters when it's happening across every product I buy. Aldi's Simply Nature sugar-free chocolate bars are a better alternative. They're $2.49 per bar, and 3 bars give you more chocolate than 1 Russell Stover box at a fraction of the cost. The quality is comparable, and they're sweetened with stevia instead of artificial sweeteners. This is healthcare-related price gouging disguised as Valentine's marketing. People who need sugar-free products shouldn't pay double just because it's February. Pharmacy Valentine's balloon bouquets. CVS and Walgreens sell Valentine's balloon bouquets for $24.99 to $34.99. These are 3 to 5 Mylar balloons tied together with ribbon. The actual cost of those balloons to the store? About $3 to $5 total. This is a 500% to 700% markup on helium-filled balloons. You're paying $30 for something that costs the store less than $5, purely because it's a convenient Valentine's gift. What makes this worse is that Dollar Tree fills balloons for free if you buy them in-store. Their Valentine's Mylar balloons cost $1.25 each. Buy 5 balloons, get them filled for free, tie them together yourself, and you've created a $30 pharmacy balloon bouquet for $6.25. A grandmother who gives balloon bouquets to grandchildren every Valentine's Day switched to Dollar Tree this year. I used to buy ready-made bouquets from CVS for $29.99 each. 3 grandkids meant $90. This year I went to Dollar Tree. 5 balloons per kid, $6.25 per bouquet, $18.75 total. The kids loved them just as much. They don't know the difference between CVS balloons and Dollar Tree balloons. They just see colorful balloons. The time investment is 5 minutes. Pick balloons, have them filled, tie them together with ribbon. You've saved $24 per bouquet by doing something that requires no skill whatsoever. This is convenience pricing at its worst. Don't pay someone $25 to tie balloons together when you can do it yourself in less time than it takes to stand in the checkout line. Fresh strawberries. Fresh strawberries are marketed as romantic Valentine's fruits, often paired with chocolate. In 2026, strawberry prices spiked dramatically during Valentine's week. A 1-pound container that costs $3.99 in January jumps to $6.99 to $7.99 during Valentine's week. This is pure holiday markup. The strawberries aren't better quality. They're often worse because demand is so high that stores accept lower quality shipments just to keep shelves stocked. You're paying double for inferior berries. A home cook who makes chocolate-covered strawberries every Valentine's Day did the comparison. I bought strawberries on February 6th for $3.99. Perfect quality, sweet, firm. My sister bought strawberries on February 13th for $7.99. Hers were smaller, not as sweet, and had more blemishes. She paid twice as much for worse strawberries just because she waited a week. The solution is simple. Buy strawberries before Valentine's week. They'll keep in the refrigerator for 5 to 7 days if stored properly. Or skip strawberries entirely during Valentine's and choose raspberries, blackberries, or blueberries that don't get the same markup. If you're making chocolate-covered strawberries, make them on February 12th or 13th using berries bought earlier in the week. They'll stay fresh through Valentine's Day, and you'll save $4 per container. This is timing-based savings. The exact same product costs half as much 7 days earlier. Plan ahead and keep that money in your pocket. Valentine's cake and cupcakes. Grocery store bakeries add Valentine's decoration to regular cakes and cupcakes, then double the price. A dozen cupcakes that normally cost $6.99 become Valentine's cupcakes with pink frosting and heart sprinkles for $12.99. Same cake, same frosting, double the price because of sprinkles. This affects seniors buying treats for parties, grandchildren, or senior center activities. When you're buying multiple dozens, those extra $6 per dozen add up fast. An activities coordinator at a senior facility did the math. We host a Valentine's party for 60 residents. I needed 10 dozen cupcakes. The Valentine's ones were $12.99 per dozen, which would be $130. I bought regular cupcakes for $6.99 per dozen. Bought a $1.25 container of Valentine's sprinkles from Dollar Tree and added them myself. Total cost, $70. Same cupcakes, same residents enjoyed them, $60 saved. Walmart's bakery particularly overcharges for Valentine's cakes. An 8-inch round cake with Happy Valentine's Day written in icing costs $24.99. The exact same cake without the message costs $14.99. You're paying $10 for 5 words of icing. Buy regular cakes and cupcakes. Decorate them yourself with sprinkles, frosting, or toppers from Dollar Tree. You'll save 40% to 50% while having more control over design and flavor. This is the bakery exploiting emotional purchases. They know people won't price compare cupcakes when buying for Valentine's Day. Prove them wrong. Jewelry store Valentine's specials. This one is critical for seniors buying gifts for spouses or grandchildren. Chain jewelry stores like Kay, Zales, and Jared run Valentine's specials advertising 40% to 50% off. Sounds like a great deal until you realize they've marked prices up 60% to 80% before applying the discount. A pendant necklace listed at $299 on sale for $149 is marked up from its regular $179 price. You're not saving $150. You're paying $30 less than the item normally costs while thinking you got a massive deal. This particularly targets seniors who remember when jewelry stores were trustworthy and sale prices meant actual savings. Modern chain stores use psychological pricing to create the illusion of deals during emotional shopping seasons. A jeweler who left the industry posted anonymously, "Valentine's pricing is the biggest scam in retail jewelry. We'd mark items up in January specifically to discount them in February. Customers thought they were getting 50% off. They were really paying 10% to 20% above normal pricing. Management called it emotional value pricing." Skip chain jewelry stores entirely. Buy from local jewelers, pawn shops, or online retailers like Blue Nile where pricing is transparent. Or give non-jewelry gifts that have actual value instead of marked up precious metals. This is predatory pricing targeting people's desire to give meaningful gifts. Don't fall for manufactured urgency and fake discounts. Valentine's Day must-ship-by scams. This is it. The biggest Valentine's scam affecting seniors in 2026. Online retailers and flower delivery services use must-ship-by deadlines to charge rush shipping fees that are pure profit. 1-800-Flowers, FTD, and ProFlowers all advertise order by February 10th for Valentine's delivery, with standard shipping at $14.99. Miss that deadline, and rush shipping costs $29.99 to $39.99. But here's the truth. They were shipping orders on February 13th anyway. The rush fee is fake urgency designed to extract extra money. A senior who orders flowers annually for his wife got caught by this. I ordered on February 11th. They said I needed rush shipping for $39.99 or flowers wouldn't arrive by Valentine's Day. I paid it. The flowers arrived February 14th. My neighbor ordered the same flowers on February 12th with standard shipping. His also arrived February 14th. I paid $25 extra for nothing. These companies artificially create tight deadlines to panic customers into paying premium shipping. The actual shipping dates don't change. You're just paying extra because they made you think you were late. Order early or skip online flower delivery entirely. Buy flowers locally the day before Valentine's Day. You'll save $40 to $60 in fake shipping fees while getting fresher flowers that haven't been shipped across the country. This is psychological manipulation disguised as logistics. Don't let fake urgency cost you an extra $40. Which change shocked you most? Drop it in the comments and share this with someone who needs to know.